Welcome back to another episode of Sticky Infusion Experiment. Today we're going to make au gratin potatoes. We're going to infuse it and see how it turns out. Let's go. Alright, so we've already sliced our potatoes into thin slices. We rinsed them, cleaned them. We're going to get ready to stack them into our pan. What we need to do first is we do need to take a little bit of room temperature butter and smear it around all on the bottom of there. I'm using infused butter. So we'll get that going. One on the sides. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and start layering in our potatoes. You can use white onion in here too if you want to add white onion in on it. My family asked me not to, so I'm not going to put that in here. This is a 2-quart pan, by the way. The whole secret to a good au gratin. The whole secret to a good au gratin potato. Au gratin. Au gratin. The secret to a good au gratin potato is the cream. It's got to be cheesy. We'll be using sharp cheddar today, shredded sharp cheddar, when we go ahead and make our roux and our sauce. And in sticky fashion, I will be super infusing the sauce with another bit of RSO I picked up at the dispensary. There you have it. I added in some of the odd cutting pieces on top, just for a little more potato. I used 4 russet potatoes, medium size. Sliced them super thin with my slicer on my processor. Now let's get making the sauce. Alright, so for the sauce, we're going to get our pan, medium-high heat. We're going to get 3 tablespoons of infused butter. We also have pepper, infused salt, flour, 3 tablespoons, 1/4 teaspoon, half teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. We have 2 cups of milk. And we've got our RSO from the dispo. We're going to get the butter fully melted. Alright, once our butter is melted, we're going to slowly add in our flour and continue to whisk to prevent clumping. We want to get a nice creamy texture, no clumps. Make sure you go slow with the flour. If you dump it all in too fast, you will get lumps, and it's tough to get rid of. Let's get everything whisked in. It's looking good. We want to start seeing it thicken up a little bit. So we're going to slowly add in the milk while we whisk. Yes, I'm a messy cook. We want to bring this back up because it's going to cool down a little bit. Right about now, while we're waiting for that temperature to come back up, we're going to get sticky with it. Now it smells like sticky flour. We'll add in our salt and our black pepper. That's looking good. We'll get a little bit hotter. We'll add in our cheese and we'll take it off the stove and we'll pour it into our au gratin potatoes. See that pretty green infusing color? Love it. Ooh. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 400 degrees like I did. Starting to thicken up a little bit. Now we're going to add in our cheese, which is another fatty product that will absorb or so. I used a cup and a half of sharp shredded cheddar. Turn the heat off. That's what we want. See that beautiful, beautiful look. All right, let's get this poured on our au gratin potatoes. Everything we got it done. These are starting to brown. I'm not leaving any of this behind. All right, and don't worry, it will sink down right inside all of those potatoes as it bakes. We're going to bake this in the oven at 400 degrees for about an hour. First, I'm going to wrap it in foil on top to stop it from burning on the top and allow it to just bake. I'll probably spray some cooking spray on the foil just so nothing sticks. All right, here we go. It's all ready to go in the oven. Since I pulled a elevated boob and forgot to preheat the oven, I'll have to wait a few minutes to get that in there. But again, we're going to have it in there for about an hour. And then we'll be back for the reveal. Alright, so I got it out of the oven. I did turn it on broil for a few minutes just to get it some of the browning like a traditional au gratin would. We're going to have to let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. We want it to cool down. We want all that sauce to come together and start to thicken and really get delicious. So we'll be back for the taste test. Alright, so it's finally cooled down. Let's go ahead and take our first bit and see what we got. Well, that one's easy. Cut right through them potato slices. Oh my goodness, that looks delicious. Looks amazing. Still hot. Okay. Could use a little more black pepper. But that's amazing. Successful experiment. Awesome. Au gratin potatoes. Well, there you have it. Another successful infusion dinner. Or that's actually more like a side dish. I can't wait till the next family get together. I'm bringing this. Could use a little more pepper, but it's absolutely outstanding. Tastes amazing. The sauce is creamy, delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Probably end up taking a nap. Till next time, stay sticky, my friends.